Shiran, this is so exciting. You are one of the most powerful women I know.
Oh my God, you probably say it to everyone.
I really don't. I say it to a lot of the people I have in the interview booth because I look for the powerful women. You have done something incredible in your career. You have led the legal team, you've taken over the people team. You are C-level now, chief of legal and people, right?
Right.
Okay. And just to quickly talk about the Build Your Brand program, it's something that's very close to my heart, just for the listeners to know what we're here for. I think that a lot of people, women especially, and people of diversity, struggle to showcase their success at work, and there are significant promotion disparities for women and people of color, and that's what really the data is showing us. I think also it's very hard for women and people of color to find sponsorship at work. And often in our careers, we don't realize how important sponsorship is going to be and developing those relationships is going to be until it's pretty far down the line. And so this program is about understanding how we can help empower women at work to find their voice and showcase their success without feeling like they're bragging, and how to teach them how to invest in relationships and how to take ownership of finding sponsors at work. And before I get started on the questions, it's very important for me to say that this program is about enabling women. It is not about saying that anyone is the problem, except for each and every one of us who needs to take ownership of these things and learn how to promote ourselves in order to get promoted at work. And I've obviously had a lot of success using Monday to get promoted. So that's a nice bridge. And now I'd like to ask you, tell me one fun fact about yourself before we get started that nobody knows.
Oh my God. I'm so open, like a book. So everybody knows a lot of things about me. Maybe the one thing, no, everyone knows I'm a baker, that I love to bake.
I seen you baking on the Zoom call.
Indeed. Even ahead when we had COVID, so I ran sessions teaching people how to bake, simple desserts. I don't even remember that. Nice fact about me. Well, actually, I have a fun fact about me. I don't watch TV.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I don't watch TV at all. I'm
That's
not
a good
interested.
Me neither. And also, I have no time.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, that's a good fact.
Now I feel normal.
Amazing.
Oh, we're both lunatics.
Neither of us are normal. We are special.
That's right.
So talk to me about your success at work. What are 3 successful behaviors that have helped you get to where you are?
Let's start with the first one. I have a second that is, for me, it's the most important one, but it's not necessarily a behavior. So the first is really, I'm fearless. In life, in real life, I fear for a lot of things. I'm not doing extreme. I'm not even going to the Luna Park. But at work, career, when I see my journey, I have no limits. So I know I can get everywhere I can, everywhere I want to go. So I'm fearless. I'm just trying on things. I'm not trying to investigate and said, what can get wrong? Think about it, it's my profession. Legal, I'm always thinking, what can get wrong in order to prepare for it? But when I'm watching my journey, would never do that. So fearless. The second thing, I'll pick a behavior. So it's empowering my team. But for me, it's like bringing the strongest team. Because thanks to my team, I was able to really grow in my role and change role and do internal mobilities, massive ones, and grow myself. So really bringing the amazing talents and leaders I have in my team and empowering them, really empowering them. And maybe the third thing, I'm very empathetic to people. I understand motivation. I can read the people in front of me. And I think it really helps for everyone, not just to grow, but also to feel good that we're doing things in the right way and we listen to whatever we want to listen. And when we listen to people, we actually learn much, much more.
Wow, there were two ones in there. There was the empathy and there was the listening.
Yeah.
Because the
Proactive
empathy-
listening.
Yes, yes, that is one thing that our leadership does so well is getting in the room and listening. And I think that's a great answer. Very powerful.
Thanks.
And now, just a quick question about the challenges. I think, and maybe you could tell me if you agree with me or not. In many scenarios, your manager has like no idea of even 50% what you're doing at work.
Of course. Totally agree.
And sometimes they don't even know 10%.
Yeah, it's an understatement.
Yeah. So I think as well as I do that even if you're working very hard and you're doing great things, if your manager doesn't know about it, you're not going to leverage that into a promotion and to moving forward. And often, if you're not taking credit for your achievements, somebody else is when you're not there. So what advice would you give to women who work very, very hard and feel like they are not seen at work?
Well, I'll tell you that I don't know if I'm the perfect person to give an advice on it. I always have a problem with it because I'm a strong believer, and maybe, I'm too naive, that good work will always show up. But I think that what a lot of time I did in my past is that I hidden things. I hide things just because, it's not to brag, but a lot of time just talk about it. And the change of mindset that I did, and that's my advice for everyone that I'm talking to, that it's not about bragging and it's not about marketing yourself. It's about modeling to others. It's our role. And when you have this change of mindset, that it's actually part of your role to also present and showcase what you did, then it's not bragging anymore. And then you'll do it because you need to. It's part of your role. And then here you go. You did an amazing work. People definitely see it.
Absolutely. Another one of the things I love about our journey as a company is the way that we celebrate success. I think it is so motivating. Obviously, it makes it easier for us because we live inside of Monday, and it's very easy to build your work into reporting that you can showcase for your manager.
Right.
And I think it's been one of our growth engines that we're able to use to motivate people. I don't know if
Exactly.
Celebrating success.
Yeah,
is
it's like the secret sauce. It's quite amazing. And I think that one of the things that I think it's actually key to that is the fact that, at Monday, everyone are owners. So, and you have a freedom to act. Just do it. Pick it up and do it. Pick it up and do it. You see a problem, pick it up, think on a solution and do it. And it actually challenges you from the minute you're getting to Monday. And then people see and you actually grow. At the beginning, it's very scary if you think about that. But when you overcome it, wow.
Yes.
Sky's the limit.
Yes. There's no such thing as a vacuum in Monday.
Exactly.
No such thing. Wow. Shiran, it has been a joy to have you here. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me.
Of course. I'll see you at the next Build Your Brand workshop coming soon to a city near you.